history lovers, and people that think if I learn something new today, it will be a good day. I am author Eileen Schnabel, author of the Kep Westgard Time Travel to the American Revolution series, and we have one question for you today, and that is, who wrote regulations for the order and discipline of troops in the United States, the new country's first military training guide? And the answer to that is Baron von Steuben. I had been pronouncing it Steuben, it's Steuben. So what's his story? It is a cool story. So basically, Baron von Steuben had been a captain in the Prussian army. He is let go, and basically he's going around from court to court in Europe trying to get rehired. And of course there's no LinkedIn, there's no HR portal, so he's presenting himself. So he runs across Franklin, Benjamin Franklin, in Paris, and Franklin looks at this guy, big guy, got his Prussian uniform, and thinks, Washington needs this guy. So Steuben himself was known for sort of inflating his resume and implying he was a little bit more than he was. For example, he was a captain, but he presents himself as if he were more of a general. Well, Franklin looks at him and, as I said, thinks Washington needs this guy, but he also knows Congress is leery of foreigners. So he even further sort of ups this and implies that Baron von Steuben had been sort of on the inner circle with Frederick the Great. That he was like this military genius, like right in with the inner circle. Did Baron von Steuben correct him? No. Did Franklin know he was puffing things up? Yes. But it works. So Congress bites and says they invite him to come, but as a volunteer. So initially he wasn't even paid. He arrives in the United States and he doesn't speak English. So he speaks French and German, but he has with him a translator whose name, who is like an unsung hero himself. I wrote down the name. It wasn't one I was familiar with. Pierre Duponceau. So he arrives almost like with a little entourage. So he actually comes to Valley Forge. Think, ragged mess of a place at that point. He shows up and these, half-starved soldiers like, wow, this guy in this blue uniform with his gold trim, his kind of entourage, and he whips them into shape. He teaches them drills, he gets them disciplined to rapidly load and fire. And Washington's watching all this thinking this guy is really a benefit to the army, and he was, because you would almost think it also distracts them from feeling disheartened about the future to feeling like they're real soldiers. And when that winter finally is over, not only is he finally paid, Washington tells Congress, give this guy an official position and a payment, but the men come out of there much stronger as troops. Anyway, thanks for letting me share. I will see you tomorrow.